Alright, welcome back to me trying to beat Pokemon Legends EA with just one Raichu, and to lead off today, we are fighting Mega Hawlucha. Now this fight was, like, maybe the easiest one I've had. Like, I'm pretty sure it was easier than Slowbro. Having Thunder and Thunderbolt and being able to plus move both of them just is incredibly overpowered. I don't remember if we had Thunderbolt for Slowbro or not, and also we've Dazzling Gleam and Draining Kiss, which are also super effective. Although I think I was better off using the strategy that I used in the later fight today, which was running Charge and then all electric moves, which would have made this go even faster. In fact, this fight is only on 2 times speed, as opposed to, I sometimes do like 3 times speed or 250 or whatever, just because this one ended up going so fast. I mean, part of that is still the level advantage, but also Hawlucha's like big attack, like the charge up time is so long, it's just really easy for us to interrupt it, so overall, it really just does not pose much of a challenge. Training Kiss can even heal a bit, and we beat Hawlucha really easily. Next up is Mega Beedrill, and Beedrill just doesn't have good stats, so it's not going to be a problem, and this is the first fight where we use our strategy of just going all electric moves. We have Thunder Punch on there. I think our physical attacks are higher than our special, but we have the Raichu problem of not having any good physical electric type moves, since I don't think we get Wild Charge for a good bit, which is still Wild Charge. And we also don't really get Volt Tackle until level 99, which is very fun. But thankfully, Charge Thunder does just do a ton of damage and allows us to take large chunks of Beedrill's health. And the Kakunas that it spawned don't really do anything. If you avoid targeting them, like, they're really just a minor annoyance. Although they do poison you with Poison Sting, but thankfully I didn't get poisoned. If I did, that would have been really bad. Overall, it's just dodging, and we don't need B in there for the Pin Missile attack. Overall, like, being able to retract your Pokemon is just, I don't know if retract's the right word, but yeah, just being able to retreat your Pokemon is just a really useful thing in a lot of these fights, just to avoid them getting hit. And honestly, you could just wait for your partner to whittle it down, but it's not going to do much. They still have bad movesets. But yeah, no, not a difficult fight. The Charge special defense boost still I can play, but we do beat Beedrill. Now is Mega Vanette, and this one was like actually like, I don't know, it's kind of fun. The gimmick of the clone thing is interesting, and it's like, you know, do you want to go for the clones or not? I usually just went for the big one and ignored the clones, and it didn't even still hit us that much. But yeah, same moveset as for Beedrill, same strategy, although Vanette, like, when it uses Double Team, actually having like invincibility during that, definitely was really annoying. Also, the fact that it moves around a lot means that actually Thunder misses a lot more. Like Thunderbolt, because it doesn't take as long to come out, like its homing is better, but Thunder, I think, because like, I guess it's like how where it hits is calculated, like it kind of takes longer, and so it doesn't always hit. But yeah, the Charge Rush defense boost is nice, while Dedede is still mainly physical attacker. And we did get pretty far on this first attempt, but ultimately we just did not have enough health, and we did eventually get taken out. But I actually did not use the retry at this time like I did to like keep the previous HP. I figured I could probably beat it from the beginning, so I ended up doing that. But yeah, Vanette's attacks are definitely, I think, a bit harder to avoid, especially with all of them coming at you. And now I'm just gonna cut out like a lot of the portion of the fight that already happened. And yeah, I mean, having more, I think I had more HP going into this than I did last time. And once again, yeah, I did start from the beginning. I didn't retry previous progress. And I think overall, I think I just probably refined the strategy a bit more, and knowing with like Thunder, that would be a bit harder to land. Like Thunder Punch too, because you have to be close to it, and like the moving around definitely made this a lot harder, but still definitely possible. Next is Canary, the rematch, and we first tried Canary last time, so I figured it wouldn't be too hard. I kind of misclicked Dazzling Gleam there, so we take a bit more damage on Heliolisk, which would usually just be a one-shot with Dig. Next is Stunfisk, which we almost took out with Dig, but couldn't quite, and then but still took out pretty easily. And then it's Ampharos. Ampharos is definitely a bit more tanky and actually has like opportunities to hit us more, but still able to deal with it. But we only had 68 HP going into Electros, which is certainly not ideal. And obviously a Mega Evolve and all of that. And Dig doesn't pick up the KO, does do a lot of damage, but takes us out with the plus wave Discharge. So on the second attempt, we have switched our item to Soft Sand to increase the power of our ground moves. Helios doesn't really do much to it, we take it out Crit Dig, I don't think the crit matters. Next is Stunfisk, and we should KO it in one hit based on having the Soft Sand, but I think it was a damage roll, so we weren't able to do this time. This Ampharos hit us a pretty big downbeam, and we were able to take it out with Brick Break. We didn't end up with that much more HP. Oh yeah, I skipped the Mega animation because I can do that. We got really close there in Electros, and Fire Punch just came out a bit quicker, unfortunately, than Brick Break did, which was a bit surprising since I figured we'd be faster and able to make the move come out quicker because that's what speed does in this game. And also, but I don't know, the punch moves are just really fast. Anyways, against Ampharos, this goes even better, and now we have 93 HP going into Electros, which means that we're able to take it out with Dig and then follow up Brick Break to KO it after living its hit. And now we have Gwyn, our first attempt against this, who leads with Bayonet, which not as hard as the Rogue Bayonet, obviously. It goes for Heal Block, but we can't heal. Shadow Sneak doesn't do much, and we take it out with Thunder after Thunderbolt barely didn't pick up the KO. Next is Gourgeist, and we go for Thunder, but it misses it because it moves out of the way. It's Trigger Treat Tails, which I think actually does be kind of important. We do take that, but we're only on 53 HP. Gwyn only has 3 Pokemon, so this isn't like super hard, but Chandelure still hits pretty tough. That is a problem. We go for Dig here to protect, which means that it doesn't actually work, but it ended up KOing us because Dig didn't do enough. So we have to try again. Thunder Oko's Bayonet this time, and doesn't even get the Shadow Sneak us. The next is Gourgeist, plus 2 Thunder does a lot, and paralyzes it. We protect, dodge Rule Screen, and take it out with Thunderbolt. We have almost full health going into Chandelure, however, Trick or Treat did hit us, so we are going to be weak to Shadow Ball, that's why it takes us out. On the next attempt, we once again Thunder Bayonet immediately after getting the heal block, doesn't really matter. Take the Bullet Seed, I think we don't protect on the Trick or Treat this time, so Chandelure still comes out. We have Quick Claw this time, so Dig comes out pretty quickly. Chandelure's all low HP, it protects our Thunderbolt, but it doesn't go for Shadow Ball, it just goes for Fire Spin, so we're able to win the fight. Finally for this video is Ivor, who is a Heracross. And we have Dazzling Gleam for this, and Draining Kiss, so that should help us. We do pretty damage with that, and heal up a lot of damage we took with Draining Kiss. Next is Machamp, which has Bulldoze and went for Bulk Up, but thankfully Protect health, but we still take a lot of damage from its attacks. Next is Medicham, checks Draining Kiss, I figured it would do that, but we one-shot Dazzling Gleam. Finally is the Ace Phalanx, and this thing is going to go for No Retreat, which will give it an Omni Boost, which is definitely really difficult to deal with. Dazzling, for whatever reason, just didn't hit, and Rock Slide takes us out. On the next attempt, we use the same strategy of Heracross, going for Dazzling Gleam, and then Draining Kissing off the damage it takes. Next is Machamp, and same strategy, we Thunderbolt, and then protect the Bulldoze, and then Draining Kiss, and we get back up to full. Next Machamp, we try to wait out Protect this time, which didn't really work as well. We still take it out with Dazzling Gleam in one hit. And then for Mega Phalanx, we actually hit this time with Dazzling Gleam. We were able to take it out during its No Retreat, and so we were able to win the fight against Ivor. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, all of that stuff. Okay, yeah, cool, bye.